We will begin when we reach 100 lives today. Go.
volatility. It's all about experience. It's to feel the adrenaline running through our veins. Like all the things we do that excite us. Whatever world we come from or live in, there are people that are born to succeed. They're called special, to hustle every day for an opportunity of a lifetime. Looking for the challenge to shape our future is something that's in our DNA. A privilege just available for a few. Traders, we see things differently, paying attention to every small detail that would maybe go unnoticed by the common eye. On or by the edge is our playground, with a constant strive for glory, seeking for a new tomorrow. Do you feel special? Take back control of your investments.
One, two, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Sophie. How are you?
Amazing. I'm perfect. How about you?
Yeah, it's a good day. Last day of the week. Trading and working day.
Yes.
And it is the heaviest day of the week. We have ECB interest rate decision. We have US GDP. We have some of the biggest companies going to report. So it's packed with events.
Hello everyone.
Hey Samir. So it's going to be a tough day. Whole week was quite tough. So I'm just gonna log into Bloomberg, get my laptop.
Hi Thomas, how are you?
Hi guys, how you doing?
Hello. Thomas went to bring his laptop.
And Thomas is back.
Hi Thomas, how are you?
Hey Yassar, very good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Wagwan.
Wagwan.
Hello Marwan.
Wagwan, Thomas.
Your launchpad doesn't fit. You're drunk, Bloomberg. Okay.
Thomas, new screen maybe?
Yeah, I should
I
buy a
said
new
new
screen.
screen maybe?
It's the problem with Bloomberg on Mac is that they can only offer a in-browser solution.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You haven't tried parallels.
No, I haven't tried. Which I know you recommended, but
Yeah.
you know, I will find a solution. But the easiest one is to buy another big 49-inch screen, which I would prefer. Okay.
I tried it with other software, it worked just fine, so I don't know, like It's like you won't have to change Windows or anything. Like it will work within Mac.
Yeah. Well, I'm fine for now because I'm just testing out Bloomberg. But to be honest, like as a spot trader, it doesn't give that much added value. When I was a fixed income trader, I had to use it to get access to the market. But as a spot trader, it's not as
still on the
good.
trial, right?
Sorry?
Still on the trial version. I mean, like still trying it. You didn't subscribe
No, I did subscribe.
for a full year.
No. You can pay monthly on Bloomberg. You don't need to pay for a whole year. No. I wouldn't pay for a whole year when I'm testing. So. Okay. I think we are ready to begin. We have maybe just pushed the number of likes, please. 250 would be nice. Where do we begin? So, starting with the big picture and macroeconomics, we are going to have the ECB interest rate decision in about 12 minutes. Now, this is going to be an important event of the day. Yesterday, Bank of Canada surprised everyone in the whole market, but not giving us the 75 basis point rate hike. And instead, they decided to go with the 50 basis point. Now, Canada is a little bit different than other countries, mostly because everyone is very polite. And I don't know, maybe inflation didn't hit them that hard. Or they didn't want to, pressure companies and mortgage owners that much. So the ECB is expected to raise interest rates today by 75 basis points, but after Canada surprise move yesterday, now anything is possible. Canada was the first who broke the line and surprised the markets and started to slow down with the interest rate increases. What does it mean to the market? Definitely if the ECB, in my opinion, and this is my own opinion, this is not financial advice, if the ECB doesn't go ahead with the 75 basis point rate hike and only increases 50 basis point, that is going to be bullish for gold and bullish for stocks. If they go ahead with the 75 basis point rate hike, then in my opinion everything will be back to normal because Canada was a one-off outlier, but the ECB is holding the line along with the Fed. The Fed doesn't have any plans to pivot, to change, to slow down with rate hikes because they still have inflation. Now, this level of uncertainty is definitely boiling down to the markets because you can see that price is moving sideways on the daily pivot, on the previous high, just above yesterday's opening price. And if we move on to the technicals, I can see a bull flag pattern, clear as a sky. Do you agree or not?
Yeah, I can see it there.
So it's difficult to tell because we don't know what the data is going to be, but if the data is lower than expected, gold should push up because then we have higher chances that the Fed is going to pivot, even though I don't think it's going to happen. And it would line up perfectly with this beautiful bull flag pattern, which I would expect gold to break through immediately, wiping out the previous market structure or continuing the bull flag pattern, and then a retest. But if this happens, then the retest is going to come later because we're going to see an impulse move to the upside, and the profit target will be around 1690 or even 1700s, in my opinion. ECB is more important than Bank of Canada decision. If we don't go ahead, or if the if the ECB is going to have the 75 basis point rate hike, I think gold is going to go back to around the 1630 area, but let's make it a reasonable profit target, which is around the 1650 area. These are the choices for today. And of course, we have not just this one, but we also have the GDP data print 15 minutes after the ECB interest rate decision. So it's definitely a tough day for traders, and big respect to those who are going to trade it. I don't know what the result is going to be, but you have to be on your toes and think it through how you're going to react to these events. So I would be more confident and comfortable to just observe the market today. I do have sell positions, two sell positions on gold, but I am going to lock in majority of the profit just now, because honestly, after Bank of Canada, I have no idea what's going to happen. What's your opinion, guys?
About 2 weeks ago, Thomas, we had Bank of Australia, and they gave a lower than expected rate high.
You're right. Reserve Bank of Australia was the first one, so actually it was Bank of Canada the second one. You're right.
But it would see a continuation of the trend, which could again pivot, feeds into the whole concept of there's a potential pivot coming.
To be honest, until we don't have any confirmations of what's going to happen with the interest rate decisions, I would lean on the continuation of the bullish trend for two reasons. One of them is clearly the technicals pointing into upward direction. The second one is that Fed interest rate decision is only until next week, so we still have a week. And if the if the cat is away, the mice will play. It's a really tough. How would you trade this? Who's going long? Who's going short?
If you're sensible, you'll just wait for next week.
Hello, B.
Agreed.
Hey. I got a short earlier. I got stopped out, and then I had a buy, and then I also got stopped out. So I'm like, I'm out.
Oh, girl.
Yeah, I'm too sensitive for that. I'm not taking any trades for now.
Yeah, and I see this as ranging, and I want to see a clear breakout first, really.
I like that. I very, very like that.
So it's gonna be like an early weekend, really. Weekend starts now.
Yeah, I'm gonna just observe it. So I closed down the positions. I'm gonna show my MetaTrader. No open positions whatsoever. Even though I'm tempted to go on along, finally join the bulls in the club after 2 days of not so convenient experience. But yeah, definitely observe the market. I'm more confident next week when we have more data coming out from, the whole earnings season is behind us. ECB made a decision, and then we're going to have just the usual FOMC, which we love to trade, and we had great success in the past. Like last month, remember when gold just simply plummeted 400 pips? That was a really good trade.
And I think if like you have a good technical and maybe your fundamentals, they align together, take the trade, but just don't go crazy. I mean, next week will be, the highlight, so just wait.
My heart is saying it's going to be a big short, but my brain says it's a long.
There's been a lot of songs like that.
I'm on a long and eventually short, because this always happens every time. Like, before FOMC, they wipe out all positions, and then eventually it's the right direction all along.
Yeah.
Thomas, do you still have your NAS position open?
Nothing. Absolutely no positions open whatsoever.
That's a good point. Thank you very much. Take that.
I'm still having both positions open.
The short ones.
Gold short, yeah, and the NAS. And
Yes, me too. I got the sell too from the morning.
I'm gonna keep them. Take the risk.
I just took profit on the NAS sell. I want to keep that open during
So
the
the one thing I would be confident to say is that if we have a 75 basis point rate hike and gold should melt, and if we have a 50 basis point, then you know, gold should increase. And we have 3 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, until the ECB interest rate decision. Very exciting. Invest20 asking, what do you think about just using a buy and sell stop, and whatever it does, you benefit? Or I think that's a very, very bad idea, because you know, price, especially on gold, tends to fluctuate so much in a matter of seconds, if not minutes. Then it would you know, activate your buys and sells, and you end up with, you know, a whole mess. And what if your MetaTrader freezes down?
Yeah.
Then you can't get out of the positions, and you're screwed.
Yeah, I mean, like earlier, I was on a sell and then on a buy, both got stopped out. So, what are you gonna do?
As the living example, don't do that. So Marwan said you got open position. Anyone else has any open position?
Yes, I made a sell too since the morning.
Only gold. That's it.
Yeah, I'm gonna focus on gold now, because stock market is crazy with all the.
We made a nice breakfast with NAS. That's good enough.
Well done. Breakfast is covered then.
I have a question.
Yep.
What circulated the rumors that it's just gonna be 50 BPS instead of the initial 75? Is it because they're not really fighting off? What made the rumors that it's just gonna be 50 BPS instead of the initial 75? Because is it because they're not really curbing the inflation with all the rate hikes?
In Canada or ECB?
In everything.
Canada and Bank of Australia, I think they're slowing down because they don't want to put too much pressure on the economy. But with the ECB, I would see the same reason. 50 basis point is to ease some of the pressure on the bond markets, especially in Italy and, you know, the heavily indebted countries. And we have 1 minute 15 seconds. Now the 75 basis point rate hike would clearly, because of the inflationary pressure, but Europe has a lot of other pressures with the war, with the gas prices, and, you know, companies are not doing too well in Europe. So we have 50 seconds. Let's see. Anyone who's trading, hats off. It's for me, I'm just gonna watch on the sideline. My heart says it's a big short. My brain says it's a long. And I'm really tempted. I'm really tempted to enter into a position, but I know it wouldn't be good.
I didn't got stopped from the morning, and I still have a runner with $3 running.
A stop loss in break even?
Yes.
Very good.
64.
10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And boom, the interest rate decision of the ECB. Let's have a quick look. Oh.
What's the number?
I think it's 75.
Gold is dropping.
Oh, it's going down.
Gold is dropping. ECB interest rate decision. Where is it? Where are you?
2%.
2%. So 75. In my opinion, that's a big sell. So, but
nothing is happening.
Maybe the market is waiting for.
EU is selling.
EU is should sell. Yeah.
Whoa,
oh no,
whoa.
that shouldn't sell. Hold on. The EU is selling. Yeah, that's the smart money is selling because they know that they are behind the US. So let's see how gold is going to react.
Probably gonna do a retest first. In 5 minutes chart, we see a bullish candle now.
I think it should have dropped by now. Gold reaction is very, very interesting. I entered into a small sell, by the way.
You just couldn't help yourself.
Well, you know, you can't take the kid out from trading.
I was about to say the same thing.
You can't take out the kid, the trading from the kid.
I'm still in the cell.
Very good.
Very good, and I keep the cell.
What's your TP roll?
What? Wait. Where it is, my first is around 55, second round 50, and then the rest I'll let run to 36.
Going to hell, basically.
Yeah.
Ooh, a Vacant on YouTube says that who sells will get wrecked, guys. I don't know what wrecked means. Erect? He says trust me. He's a trust me brother.
I'm on the same boat today.
You selling?
I think we need to wait for IJC.
I'm buying.
You're buying? Oh.
I already bought from 59.
I think it's just a retest. It could go up a little bit, but it's gonna go down when market open. Probably.
Next week is going to be very exciting and interesting with the FOMC rate decision. It looks like that, you know, the market is only care about, the gold market only cares about the good old Fed, doesn't it? Because we have these interest rate decisions, but the market is almost muted, the reaction. So we need Powell to step on stage next week and bring some movement.
A vacancy. USA is one of the biggest gold reserves in the planet as well. So gold is their precious thing as well. So they don't want to put it down. So they play in both ways, either on the USD or on the gold. But they try to keep the balance in both. So they're making money both ways, either from this side or that side.
The US is always making money.
Yeah, so if you want to just take a trade, just think how the US gonna screw the planet and take it in that direction.
Absolutely, but they're good in that.
They're professional at that.
There is gold.
Gold is dropping now.
Just a retest, like I said, yeah. Before news, always have a grab a liquidity candle. Always. Holy fuck.
So let's see how my theory or my hype test is working out today. Because I said that I expect gold to drop if the ECB is increasing interest rate with 75 basis points. And if they're not, and it should continue higher. And so far, it's quite muted, but it looks like it's going to the downside.
Whoa.
Oh god.
I break even.
I love
I'm
economics,
out,
guys.
I'm out.
Hear him laughing, the bastard. Did I mention I still had that one from 74?
Alright.
Yeah, you mentioned.
Oh, how yours.
You have to keep faith in yourself, man.
I'm gonna lock in 50% of the profit now.
I also, I think, nice 7K. Don't give it away.
I'm so glad
That's
that
the
I listened to
fastest
my...
£2,000 I've ever won in my life.
What?
Hey, Mario. Did you
How you
listen
doing,
to
brother?
me?
Man, that's the fastest 2,000 I've won in my life. Shit, man. I'm never going back into recruitment again. Fuck. Excuse the language. I'm just a bit overwhelmed with joy right now.
I can imagine. I mean, £2,000, that's the monthly salary.
Dude.
So you're gonna be recruiting for the alpha now then.
You better do.
Oh my. Absolutely speechless. Thank you, bro.
Let me see your
Wow.
face, Mario. Let me see your face. How smiley are you now?
I can't now, bro. I promise you I will eventually. Right now I'm sweating like a pig, mate. I look like
Sweating like a whore in the church.
Mm.
Oh,
By the
my
way,
goodness.
I broke even and I have a sell stop.
Man, I love economics. But we're not out of the woods because we still have this channel right here. The bull flag. And the problem is that bull flags usually react perfectly from the 50% Fibonacci. And we're just massaging now the 50% Fibonacci. So if the bull flag is still valid, then price, you know, should bounce up from here. I don't know what are the chances for that. I booked most of the profit now with this trade. It was an easy trade. The good thing is there was a delay of market reaction, so I was able to enter. And I'm gonna lock in another 50% of profits. That's enough excitement for me. I don't want to get burned again. Alright, so now only 2.5 lots running, and market is pushing back up because it could be that the bullish market trend is going to continue. Remember that we have GDP coming out from the US. Also, we have FOMC meeting next week, which meaning that the bulls know exactly that the Fed can't do anything because they are in a blackout period. So the cat is away, the mice will play. So we're not out of the woods. I closed 90%, no, 75% of the position, and even I'm gonna lock in more profits. I'm not gonna leave it on the table. Who made some money today?
Of course.
1,363.51 euros. This is crazy.
All the drinks are on me this weekend. Shit. 100%.
When did you join, Mario? Last week, 2 weeks ago, didn't you?
Joined, yeah. It was. I think this is my second week. I was following you guys on YouTube, and yeah, I thought it was great. And obviously now it's even greater. So had a couple of shit days. I got a bit emotional. You know, I gave in to my emotions and whatnot. I was obviously like, you know, revenge trading a little bit, but I think I've just made it all back now. So it's
happy days.
One thing I'd really like to learn is how to deal with my emotions. Do you know what I mean? Because it's the emotions that get you, man. Or me, anyway.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's everyone's, even professional traders, they're still struggling with emotions. But the question is that do you come to the morning briefings? Do you learn about macroeconomics? Do you listen what I say usually in the mornings, and do you apply that?
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. At the moment, it's an observational week. I join you guys. You know, I'm just sort of. I've noticed everyone has, you know, their own sort of strategy and whatnot. It's been mostly observational. If I'm being honest, about 50% of the things I don't understand yet. I'm at the basic level, but what I'm excited about is that if I'm making money at the basic level, what am I going to know in a month, in a year? It's overwhelmingly exciting. So to answer your question, yes, I do listen, but it's going to take a bit of time to understand, you know, understand exactly what moves the markets, you know, obviously theoretically and obviously in really knowing, if you know what I mean, because there's obviously theory and practice. So I'm excited, man. Very excited.
Happy for you, brother. Welcome to the family.
Amen.
Thomas, I seen the screenshot on Discord.
Oh, screenshot of what?
The Alpha Elix scammer.
All right, quickly looking at, but half eye on gold chart, half eye on Harris chart. Share your chart on the group chat.
Yeah.
What's up, Thomas?
Oh, that's a scammer. Thanks, Harry.
Yeah.
Just tell him to bugger off.
Yes.
Alright, gold is doing very nicely, 67 pips. So there is Awaken. He was very sure about gold is gonna push up, which, you know, it may happen. Never say never. But I think I'm happy with the profit that we made today. But keep your eye on that price level, because gold is still in that bull flag pattern. So I closed down the positions. Come on, guys, we made 70 pips today. Or some even more who entered at higher prices. I'm not going to risk it. So I closed the position and I have barely any runners.
I took some partials also.
And the partials, yeah.
You're always waiting, Raul. You're always waiting.
I have patience, mate.
You have.
I have
See,
patience.
I'm learning from you. You're patient. You're calm, really.
If you say now, well, I want in, you start counting to 10, and you do that 3 times.
Guys, didn't you forget something? We have GDP, so I want to hear your opinion about the continuing job. Oh, jobless claims in 2 minutes. GDP in 2 minutes. Come on, guys.
Let's go. Keep going.
We're not out of the woods yet. Start thinking quickly. We have 2 minutes. What's going to happen with GDP if it's higher, if it's no change?
Hi, Thomas.
Hello.
I think the consensus level is a little bit high in at 2.4% against the previously in minus 0.6.
If it's higher on oil change, it will go up, and that will reinforce the Feds on their interest rate hike next week. And the market probably don't like that, so you're probably going to see the Dow probably drop.
Yep. It's possible. Anything is possible. But who made money today with this drop?
I did.
Yes, I
Did you lock in some profits?
I did. I was in a buy actually, but I planned it.
Did you make profit? Jesus. Did you guys lock in some profit? Because we have interest rate decision in 50 seconds. Don't leave it on the table.
I closed.
It's very tempting to buy right now, I have to admit.
It's the rates.
51 maybe, but not now.
Also have initial jobless claims as well.
Mm-hmm. Good luck
Someone is selling
figuring out.
something Gold Digger on YouTube, Thomas.
Someone is selling something?
Yeah, welcome to Gold Digger. And if
Oh
you
yeah,
click
you
on
can
three
sign up for a
dots-
pound and you can... It's fine, it's for a pound and you can get into the club on YouTube. And we have 10 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. GDP, initial jobless claims. I don't even want to go into technicals and fundamentals. What?
What?
Wow, GDP... Oh.
Wow.
What was
I'm
the
telling you
number?
now, I'm telling you
What was... No, well, don't sell, don't sell, don't sell. Don't sell. I said
What
it's
was
the
the
channel.
number?
Don't even try to attempt this. It's just too volatile. But that jump, Jesus freaking Christ, what the hell was that? What was the number?
217.
Oh, 2.6.
2.6.
That was 100 pips jump.
Yep. And I think it's going to continue that bull flag pattern.
Wow.
Did
I'm in
anyone
the
buy?
buy.
I
Yeah.
placed a small buy as well.
Gold's like, where is the toilet?
I dropped from 50.
So the interest rate is now out of the way. We have GDP and insured jobless claims, and it looks like that the market has immediately reacted with a bullish move. That is a sign that it should continue higher. But it's just too volatile. This massive wick. I already closed the scalp, and I'm looking for another entry. But the TP would be, you know, if it continues higher than around 1680 area.
Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna delete everything from the chart because, you know, who knows what's going to... It's too volatile now. Don't rush into any trades. We're going to have the direction confirmed. If it comes down again to 1660, I'm gonna jump into a buy if it comes down.
Whoa.
This is the reason I said lock in the profits, never trust gold. We had honestly 3-4 quantitative data today, and it's all mixed.
Thank you very much. I took one profit before the news and placed a buy at 55.
Very nice. So now, now you're changing the sentiment into buys. And we're going to jump into a quick buy, but only a one standard lot. And nothing crazy.
Thank you very much again, yeah?
You're welcome, brother.
Have a good day.
See you later, alligator. Let's have a quick look on yields.
Okay.
Yeah, what do you use?
Oh. I was about to ask if anyone's using their MFF funded, have they fixed the slippage? Because they've got issues with slippage like months back.
There was a gap, but not having any slippage. I'm using MF.
Okay.
Ali Bassandi there, I like this guy because he does share his macroeconomic thoughts. He warned that US 10-year Treasury yield is going down. Which, you know, if yield's going down, then gold should continue higher. So if price comes down to around 1660, I'll be looking for another entry opportunity. 1659, 1658 would be a nicer entry.
I shared the same thing an hour ago.
It's coming.
Ooh, Bingo wants to join the club. Should we allow him to join the Alpha Club?
Link him to the test.
US economy rebounds.
Only if we have a bingo with him.
Alright, let me share the link.
Have a bingo profit. I listened to the morning briefing 3 times today already.
And what was it? What was the conclusion? Did the theory in practice work well?
Yeah, because I worried like because it's like playing in the background when I'm working, and I was like, if I miss something when it repeats, I would catch it again.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty much interesting.
Yeah, I think I like the morning briefings.
Yeah, and I'm attending them now because it helps you during the day.
Preparation, consistency. Oh,
Yes.
Avaken came back and says, you see, he was the guy who said gold is going to fly. Okay, but we had 100 pip drop today, mate, so go away, please, because, you know, it's not really fair. That, you said, what if tomorrow the price goes up because something happens, the nuclear war? Then you're gonna come back and say, yeah, I told you. Come on.
You see, the thing is, I was saying an hour ago, I shared on the group, like it's gonna go up. But when I saw you set up, I put a break even and I place a sell stop. So I took advantage from my theory and your theory at the same time.
Yeah, it's everyone who says it's going down, we were right. Everyone who says it's going up, they were right, because that massive spike was 100 pips exactly. So it was going up and going down. So everyone win. So Arslan missed the analysis on gold. Could you please brief?
It's like the same.
Yeah, we all win today. Happy days. Log the profits. So those who missed the analysis, we already closed 80 pips on the ECB interest rate decision, but then 50 minutes later we had US GDP, initial and continuing jobless claims, which, it was way better than expected. So the US economy looks like it's going to rebound. And because the Fed is in a blackout period, so they won't be able to make any decisions until next week, chances are very high that price is going to continue higher as I draw on the chart. But today is a very, very tough day. We have still earnings season with some of the biggest companies going to report now. Be careful, guys. If it comes down to around 1658, you can I will enter into a small buy, but nothing crazy. We locked in the profits. Don't give back the profits you made today. Okay, entering into small buy.
I think the theory of the cat and the mouse will go on until the 2nd of November.
Yeah.
Or a day before.
Yeah, the mice is away. Sorry, no, the cat is away, the mice will play. Market participants know exactly that, the Fed can't do anything now. So this nice bullish market structure could continue until next week. But next week is the end of gold and stocks. Oh, shit. Someone just mentioned that Lagarde is about to give a speech in 6 minutes. So, guys, I told you it's not an easy day. We have ECB interest rate decision, GDP, jobless claims, and Miss Lagarde is now coming on stage. And then we have still the New York Stock Exchange open. So even the hardest economists are going to sweat now, trying to figure out is the buy or sell.
See, the cat is not away. Cat is here.
I have to take this. Jó napot, Horváth Tamás. Jó napot. SVC alapítása kapcsolatban elfogadott hát elsősorban egy de holnap szerintem egész délelőtt jó. Hogy értem. Rendben. Köszönöm vissza. Alright, what did I miss?
Was that Lagarde asking you what to say?
No, it was Pavel. I was like, what the fish? Pavel called me.
He called from the blackout?
Don't tell anyone. On his private number, so it was... Yeah, stop loss TP, sir. Alright. Gold is really struggling to drop. And struggling to go up as well, but this massive wick on the chart, it needs to be filled, and there is a possibility the price is going to come down the lower round, move a bit sideways and then move up, or it's just going to straight move up. No idea what's going to happen. Be careful today. There's loads of quantitative data came out. The market is still digesting all the traders are digesting all the news, and Lagarde is coming to give a speech. Whew. It's a tough day for economists. I entered into a buy, but you know, the stop loss is a bit wider because the smaller lot size, I can afford to have wider stop loss because of that big ass wick gold just created to the downside and to the upside as well. Did you guys lock in profit from the drop?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent. Easy life, innit?
Absolutely.
When you're trading with the alpha FX every day.
Absolutely.
Triple your money.
Triple your money Thursday. Did anyone triple their money today?
Doubled. Definitely doubled.
Did you? You cheeky bugger. This sounds like over leveraging to me and over risking.
No, same leverage as you. It was that NAS trade. I caught it from the top and then took profit just before the news, and then gold as well, but drop on gold.
Anthony Kwawam did raise a good question. Thomas, how can you give me your point of view on how the GDP became in positive when the consumption is shrinking in the US? That's a good question, mate. And you know, we need to look into the actual GDP data. So you can the data in GDP. Let me just show you. I think Bloomberg has the function to look into the GDP data by sectors. I don't know what was the... Maybe in the Bureau of Economic Analysis website. Huh. No idea, but you can look at the individual components of the GDP, and that is going to answer your question. But on top of my head, I don't know what helped the GDP, the gross domestic product, to rise, because who was it? I think it was Anthony. Because you know, 57% of GDP in the US is made up of consumption. And last week we had the consumption numbers, which is, I think it was retail sales that was quite, you know, modest. So if there's no consumption in the US, that affects the GDP. But somehow the GDP is actually printed much better, which we will look into it. But you know, this is live trading, so it would require me to go and analyze the data and be away for a few minutes, so you can choose. But I try to find the consumption data, sorry, the GDP data. Look into personal consumption. I don't know where is the data. Okay, I'm gonna try to analyze in the background. If you go to the Bureau of Economic Research website, which is BA, I'm going to post it now. You get the answers, but you have to read through all of this document, which consists, you know, what helped the GDP to push higher. Personal income, current dollar, additional information. yeah, I will fiddle with the data when I have time to do that, but I'm posting it for you, Anthony, in the chat, and you can read it. Robert Sambima says, my heart is almost jumping out. Well, you know, it shouldn't be if you're with the Alpha team. And if you guys can find the reason why GDP is going up despite the disappointing, is that an ass of a cat? Don't. Your cat just walked into the camera and literally showed his balls, or punani.
Is there a breakdown in Bloomberg for GDP?
I couldn't find it quickly, but yes, there is a breakdown. But it's free. You can access it on the BEA.gov website.
No.
Because, you know, GDP is made up of exports, consumer spending, investments, government spending, and the net trade, which is exports minus imports.
Their trade balance has gone up basically, meaning import has reduced, export is the same or higher because of the strong currencies in the world, right? So their import has become very cheaper.
Max, do you agree with that?
The housing investment did go down, but the exports is actually increased, so that helped to balance out the consumer spending. It's on the chart. Can you see it? There's your answer.
Thomas, is energy calculated in the GDP?
No,
because
I don't
US
think
is
so.
exporting a lot of natural gas to Europe.
Then it counts as an export. It's not actually the energy, but if it exports, then yes, it's a product that they export, and could be the reason for that. We have the answer for everything, guys. Nothing to worry. So gold is now pushing, and if you haven't entered into anything, let's see how price is going to. It closed out my position that I showed you before that buy, but I'm tempted to look in for another buy just now. But that's a really risky trade, guys. It's pushing down. Which one is going to take over? The positive GDP number or the in line with expectations 75 basis point rate hike? Because one of them is bullish, the other one is bearish for gold. And also we have Miss Lagarde speaking just now.
Just gonna go to cover the wick and go up. Max, do you confirm?
What's his name? Don. The cat's name.
Matt.
Matt.
Max.
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 It's a very dominant name.
Yeah, because he's a dominant cat. You can see from the face. Very good indeed.
But he says gold gonna go down. Well, gold is going up and down all day. Or in the past few minutes. So we have 700 people watching the stream and it's only 247 likes. What guys, do you guys don't like the stream, or what's your problem that you're not pressing the like button? I don't understand. What should I do for your likes? I mean, you guys made money today.
and go to the stream and push a like, and you'll get one more. 247.
Okay, that today wasn't that bad. I was actually more nervous of what's going to happen today, but so far it's going much better than any other day of the week, hasn't it?
The likes are moving faster than gold right now. If you notice.
If you want gold to go up, hit the like button once. There's a direct correlation between gold price and the number of likes. You see, gold price is going up because he started hitting the like buttons. Profit equals likes. Just joined.
Oops, they're already going. It works.
Bump.
Keep on talking, Thomas.
No, keep on pressing the like.
More likes, guys. 125 likes. We need 100 more, then we get.
I never had 500 likes on any of the live streams.
Come on, guys, you can do it. So 363.
69.
500 pips. 69 is the old number. Here you go.
And we are up 25 pips again, ladies and gentlemen.
And cats.
And cats and dogs. Oh, 400 likes, that's good. You guys are amazing. Bram almost doubled his money since September, so very good.
$683.
Bram is start learning his risk management.
Yeah, I remember when he started,
Yeah.
it was all over the place, but you know, the improvement was phenomenal in the past few months.
And also patient. He got patient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're proud of you,
Keep it up,
Bram. Keep it up, man, Bram.
Yeah.
Bram.
You know, Bram reminds me of that horror movie. You know, now it's spooky season. You know that the Bram, the doll. I don't remember the name of the movie. No, it's not Chucky. No, it's not Chucky. The name of the doll is Bram, actually.
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
No. The Boy. The name of the movie is The Boy.
Is that the gay vampire movie?
No, it's like
There's a gay vampire movie?
Yeah, that Twilight, or which one is that?
No. No.
With the gay vampires. And that guy was actually the new Batman. I couldn't believe when I saw it in the cinema. Like, what is it gonna be? Is it gonna be a gay Bat movie now?
Actually, I didn't go to that Batman, and I didn't watch it because of that guy, that actor. It's just awful. I don't know why they did that.
He looks
But
so
they did
wrong.
it.
It was good in Tenet, by the way. It's Christopher Nolan, guys.
Why is my
in the
camera not
actors
showing? Oh, yeah.
list we use? Guys, more likes on YouTube. It's working, please. Gold is
Oh
going
wow,
on.
417. But I highly doubt that they can push it up to 500. It's impossible.
There is 675 over there. So, guys, more likes, gold go up.
Oh yes.
I think we're doing pretty well today with gold trading. What do you think?
Yes.
You guys are killing it. Good job.
And now it's getting really boring now. There are no other news today. Lagarde is still speaking. We have KFC, Fed Manufacturing Index. No, it's KC Fed, not KFC. I think we're done for the day. What do you think? It's an early weekend then.
She speaks and the euro goes down.
Did it go down? Because that's bearish for gold.
According to the timetable, she's on at 315.
But she's, and then after it's finished, it pumps up again like last time. You said this in the briefing as well.
Yeah, there's an ECB conference press call at the moment, but Lagarde speech at 3:15, so it's later.
Ooh, Cake question mark says, "You just lost hundreds of dollars, but how on earth did you lose hundreds of dollars when we made money?" And welcome, Alan. Sorry.
He probably went against the trade or something.
So Benny TV is asking, are you continuing this trade tomorrow? No, absolutely freaking not. I locked in all the profits. I have only a 2 lot size trade going on, so that is, considering what I usually trade, it's very small, and I'm not looking to hold it. I'm gonna close it down when the stream ends, or if it closes me out. We made the money with the drop, and now we're making money with the possible bump up. I'm gonna lock it down, and I'm not going to think about trading the whole weekend. I'm gonna have a nice stiff drink and family time. Why are you asking again, Benny, whether I'm going to continuing this trade tomorrow? I already answered you. And we are up 30 pips, ladies and gentlemen. We can triple our money today with the Alpha FX, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Muro Drakimov is asking how much you make. It's not your concern, buddy. Look at the pips and not the money. It's very easy to get carried away when you look at other people's money, but is it gonna make you rich? No.
I always think it's a funny question.
Yeah, when I used to work in London, everyone is asking, "Oh, where do you work? How much do you make?" Like, it's the wrong questions you're asking. How can I make the same amount of money as you do? Whatever your occupation is, that is the good question. How can I make more money in any area of life? How can I be better tomorrow, better than today? These are the questions you should ask, and not how much money I make.
Any advice, any recommendation, any suggestion?
Join the Alpha FX.
There you go. Triple your money.
Triple your money Thursday. Alright, new hourly candle. Let's see if we're going to have a retest on the 8 AMA, so around 1656 area. Make sure you're not going crazy with the lot sizes. And now I think we're going to see, is it a new 4-hour candle as well, or just 1 hour? No, just 1 hour. So I think for another hour we're going to hover around the 1655 area, and then when Lagarde finished with the speech, then we're going to find out whether gold is to continue down or up. But most important, you locked in profits today, right, with the drop? everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I did.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. And now it's just time to play. Place the small loss, don't go crazy. Don't give back the market what you made today. Lose of uncertainty. Anthony Kavan, that was El Erian, the Egyptian economist. Guys,
we have made substantial progress in withdrawing that.
Oh, that's a good idea.
The job? Have we finished the normalization of our monetary policy as we have?
Strakshibi, keep it playing.
What we have reiterated now is that we're going to decide the future path and pace of our rate increases on the basis of the data that we have, and we will do so meeting by meeting. So we are very much and deliberately turning our back to forward guidance, which is not helpful in the current circumstances given the level of uncertainty.
They're following the Fed. They left forward guidance in July.
All around. So what we are saying here is, number one, we
what do you say,
continue
Christine?
and make substantial progress in withdrawing. We will have further rate increases in the future. So the normalization process
That's
continues.
bearish for gold, guys.
At some point in time, we will have, of course, to identify the rate which will deliver the 2% medium-term target that we have. So the destination for us pace will be determined meeting by meeting. And, you know, to do that, as I said, it will be data dependent and it will be meeting by meeting. But we will look precisely at three key factors.
Labor market.
To give you a bit of flavor of how we are going to work in the next meetings.
So
that
far, it's
we
quite
have.
bearish for gold, what she says.
Of course, at the inflation outlook, which takes into account the evolution of the economy, including the higher likelihood of a recession. So number one, the inflation outlook. This is what we are fighting. It's the inflation. That's the first one. Second is we will also take into account the measures that we have taken so far, because in the last 3 meetings, including this one, we have hiked by 200 basis points. And third, we will also be attentive to the transmission lag of monetary policy. And we know, as we do that, that any decision that we make is not going to have an immediate impact on inflation, but will be subject to the time lag that always affects
great words
decisions. So that gives you, I hope, a bit of the flavor of the thinking and
I'm
the
glad you
rationale
guys start to see
that
behind.
will be made, and those hikes that we will decide in the near future. I think you had a second question, which had to do with our balance sheet. So you covered it all in one question. Not all, because there are lots of other interesting and decisive matters that we discussed. Well,
thank you, Christine.
With the reduction of our APP monetary portfolio. This is a matter that we have discussed at our last retreat amongst ourselves governors. And we did not discuss the substantive issues today, deliberately, because we decided on a lot of issues. But what we decided is that we would pursue that discussion and we would decide the key principles of the reduction of our APP monetary portfolio in December. So that gives you a bit of an indication of when those key principles will be discussed, decided, and I will be very pleased to inform you about those principles at our next monetary policy meeting in December. And that has to be, of course, in advance of the decision to implement and to roll out this reduction. So.
Thank you, Madame Lagarde. And the next question goes to Joanna Bessecher of CNBC. Joanna, please.
Hi, President Lagarde. Thank you. 2 questions for you. The first is with respect to neutral rates. You said at the last meeting, and this is a quote, "What I can tell you is that the further away we are, the larger the step we are taking, which is why we are front-loading now." Given that the deposit rate is now 1.5 percentage points, and the ECB have previously guided to 2% as being the upper end of the range of neutral, is it fair to assume that subsequent hikes will be smaller in magnitude than what you delivered today? That's my first question. And then my second question, I know it wasn't discussed in the statement, but it's about the anti-fragmentation tool, TPI. When you're looking at this tool and potentially triggering it, what is more important for the ECB, the spread level of a sovereign bond yield versus Germany, or the absolute yield level?
She's smart. I couldn't even understand the question.
Thank you very much. 2 questions.
But I know a few things about economics.
I think what we decided is clear and straightforward.
Is it?
It's a significant rate increase, 75 basis points, twice in a row. And we decided to do that in order to pursue the substantial progress that we have to make in order to withdraw monetary policy accommodation. Our sense is that we have already made significant progress. As I said, we are not done yet. There is more ground to cover. And the question of what pace will be then or what will be the magnitude of future rates will be determined meeting by meeting, and will be data dependent, adopting the review of the 3 factors that I have referred to earlier, which is roughly and quickly inflation outlook, the measures we've taken so far, and the time lag of monetary policy. So I cannot tell you much more than that at this point in time. I stand by my comment, significant progress withdrawing accommodation, more ground to cover. We have acknowledged that more rates are in the pipeline, but at which pace, to which level, I cannot tell you. I think we had a slight discussion about the how not necessarily helpful this evasive neutral rate is, and we decided to stick to withdrawal, completing that job, and then taking a step to decide whether we need and how much we need to go further, because it is not by simply normalizing monetary policy.
Thank you so much for the tuning into the stream. It was really helpful. I really enjoyed it. But I think it's now going to just answer some questions. Yeah, thank you so much. That was
just on the side. Putin have speech now.
Oh, for fuck's sake, really? Well, let's not put Putin on the stream because I don't speak Russian. But seriously, what else is coming today? We had ECB interest rate decision, we had GDP, we had initial jobless claims, we had, oh my god, Christine Lagarde speaking. Now Putin is speaking. Like, my brain is melting down right now, and I can't bear anymore.
There's too much mess today.
It's Putin's yearly speech.
Oh, Hendrik Horn is asking, how many? What was the question?
Usually when he speaks,
he asked about what is your guys' average gain percentage per month. I let you guys answer this question.
Hallelujah.
10 to 50%.
A lot.
It depends on the experienced traders with large capital. I think we make about anything between 1 to 15%. 15 is a bit extreme for the large account holders. For the small account holders who like to risk a little bit more, I would say they even double accounts or triple accounts, but you know, that's not my style of trading. That depends on the risk appetite of individual traders. And I hope I answered the question, Heinrich. Veget. And I think I'm gonna call it today, guys. We made money. The only disappointing thing is that we couldn't reach 500 likes on the stream today. 36 is very disappointing, I have to admit. Everyone who's watching on YouTube, it's a shame.
Making money.
We made you money, guys, and you didn't even press the like button.
Liked it.
Guys, gold is going up. More likes, please.
And gold is going up. We made 80 pips on the drop.
I mean, buy, yes. Once they said Putin, I enter another lot.
You thought let I put in some extra lots.
Put it in.
Yep.
Maybe it's too early to move stop loss into break even.
He's the man of gold, man. Once he speaks, gold's.
Martin Camacho is selling. Well, I know we sold as well, but we closed the sales and now we're in a buy. You have to stand on your toes and you have to always be ready to pivot. It's like a boxing match. Boom, 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 pivot. Boom, 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 pivot. And we get the 500 likes, ladies and gentlemen. Well done. Well done. 500 likes. That is amazing. We hit take profit and every single part of today's stream. We made money on the sell, we made money on the buy, we hit 500 likes, 700 people is watching the stream. That is a big TP for me. Analysis was correct. Amazing.
So you reached the target for the 500 likes, right?
Yeah. You're welcome, Heinrich. Horny Heinrich.
Horny Heinrich.
Oh my god. I know you don't like exotic pairs, but the Euro AUD was an amazing sell. Like, I took it from the top.
Thomas.
Hello, Chintan. Or Raja.
Thomas, yeah, when do we take profit on gold?
Are you selling or buying?
Buying.
If you're happy.
Mate, have you watched the videos on the website? Because you joined recently.
Yeah, I haven't fully watched all of them.
How many did you watch?
About 3.
How many videos are there?
To be honest with you.
A lot. So
a lot of video,
first, please watch the videos first, because these are the questions I'm happy to answer. But you know, sometimes when I repeat the answers many times, it's time consuming. And the answer is in one of the videos, so just watch it, please. But where to take profit on gold? First, I would definitely.
You're happy.
Exactly. When you're happy with the money, if you look at the technicals, you can use yesterday's closing price, you can use the pivot, you can use previous levels. Many different ways. Okay. It's not my money, it's your money. You decide when you take profit.
Right. No problem. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Webcar Malkan is asking, can you remove the alpha logo? We want to see your profit, but that's not gonna make you any money if you see my profit. That's honestly what the fish. Like, do you want me to open my wallet? And you know, that's not gonna make you a better trader if you look at profits. Look at the pips. There's a freaking pip counter. If it makes you happy, but you know, this is only a fraction of the lots I trade with. You guys never change. You like money, you gold diggers.
Oh my god.
Ending the week in style.
I don't take this ghost. But I mean, Euro USD sell. Are you looking to Euro USD?
I had difficulties hearing you, Butchis. What was the Euro USD? Butchis has disappeared. I'm fine with gold now. I'm not gonna jump in and out between, you know, pairs. I'm focusing on gold. That made money today twice. I'm gonna stick with it. Martin Camacho says, still long-term sell. Absolutely. Next week, guys, we're going to sell the shit out of gold and stocks. Be ready to watch the stream with the Alpha team. Because next week, there's going to be a sentimental change, a market sentiment change. So, better be ready. And now we up 70 pips, ladies and gentlemen. This is the power of economics. This is the power of preparation. This is the power of live trading.
What a day, Thomas. Thoroughly enjoyed it.
Thank you. Nalali Balbuena is asking, hi Thomas, I've been watching for a week now. Can you talk about what does a normal trading day on Alpha FX consist with morning briefings and everything? Thank you for this live stream, by the way. Yeah, I wake up around 5 a.m. I open a bottle of Dom Perignon, you know, just pour it over the house, have a cigar, close some positions. No, just kidding. Get up at 5 a.m. do the analysis before the morning briefing. I do select, so I have Financial Times, Bloomberg Professional, many subscriptions. I select articles which I send to the members to read. I talk about monetary policy, market sentiment, and then 8 a.m. UK time I do the morning briefings, which is, by the way, uploaded to the website every single day.
If you're missing out, you can see it later.
Absolutely. So I talk about global macroeconomics, I talk about market sentiment, how is it, so I build up the strategy from macroeconomics and then boil it down or break it down or funnel it down into the nitty-gritties, individual countries, interest rate differentials. I talk about everything pretty much that I feel it's important in trading. Then we look at the fundamentals. Like today I talked about the ECB and it was a good analysis. Then I talked about the GDP, that was another good analysis. And then I let the traders trade. I do my daily stuff, go to the gym, have lunch and come back at 2 p.m. for the live trading, if there is any live trading. And then we either make money or lose the calculated loss. So that's pretty much trading day. And I think today was a good day. I'm gonna call it today, guys. Are you happy with today's results?
Yeah, that's it.
So happy.
I'm so
Thank
happy.
you.
Thomas.
Namaste. Happy Diwali and see you all next week Monday. All right?
Thanks, Thomas.
Okay, thank you, Thomas.
Ciao. Have a good weekend.
Have a nice day.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. People of YouTube, don't go away. I have a surprise for you guys. Today, you can enjoy a 50% discount to join the Alpha FX community. There's only 2 memberships available. I'm going to extend it until next week because new month is coming. I do daily morning briefings where I talk about macroeconomics. I am an economist, so I'm not just making it up. I vary suits sometimes, but I did study economics at university and at master's degree. I used to work at a hedge fund. I used to work in a bank, retail bank, managing 15 countries, treasury department. I'm looking after from risk management perspective. I worked in capital markets. I have actual qualifications that none of the Instagram traders have. I did CISI, I did CFA, but haven't finished the CFA. So I do know a few things about economics. I like coffee and I like to walk around casually with my laptop in beautiful places. So if you would like to join the Alpha FX Academy to watch more beautiful pictures of me and get daily morning briefings, learn about economics and figure out how to trade as a macro trader with technicals and macroeconomics, use the link I'm going to post right now into the YouTube chat, and see you on the other side for some more live trading. This is the Alpha FX. Thank you so much.
It's all about experience. It's to feel the adrenaline running through our veins. Like all the things we do that excite us. Whatever world we come from or live in, there are people that are born to succeed. They're called special, to hustle every day for an opportunity of a lifetime. Looking for the challenge to shape our future is something that's in our DNA. A privilege just available for a few. Traders, we see things differently, paying attention to every small detail that would maybe go unnoticed by the common eye. On or by the edge is our playground, with a constant strive for glory, seeking for a new tomorrow. Do you feel special? Take back control of your investments.